Do you think that you can learn French? I mean, do you really believe it deep down? This question matters because, in the words of Henry Ford, whether you think you can or you think you can't, either way, you're right. In this video, we will look into how your beliefs about French, about language learning, and about yourself affect your results and how you can make sure that they are helping you and not hindering you. So if that sounds interesting, keep watching. My name is Angèle Préto, and on this channel we talk about what it really takes to learn French. Make sure you subscribe because I make new videos every single Monday and you don't want to miss them. You probably know that your beliefs tend to condition many aspects of your life. This is very true in the case of French learning. After all, most of French learning is done by your brain, and your brain is very sensitive to your thoughts and beliefs. And by the way, a belief is just a thought that you keep thinking. So if you keep thinking nice things, you'll be empowered. But if you keep thinking mean things, you will be disempowered. Unfortunately, our brains are the champions in thinking mean things and saying mean things to us. Have you noticed? And by the way, if you think you're the only one whose brain is being mean to you very often, well, that is a limiting belief. For example, my brain is often really mean to me about many topics. Here are some things that my brain likes to tell me. It thinks it's being helpful somehow. This won't work. You suck at making videos, talking to people, or whatever it is that I'm trying to do. You're not good enough. No one will want to hear about this, and no one cares. So obviously, if you have these kind of thoughts on repeat in your head, it's no wonder that your progress is very slow. Fortunately, I have a process to alleviate these, which I will share later in this video. For now, please help me out by sharing your own mean thoughts and limiting beliefs in the comments. I plan on making videos about the most common thoughts and beliefs, so your input is very appreciated. And besides, reading other learners' comments will let you know that you're not alone with this fear or these beliefs. And sometimes you'll even feel a little bit silly writing it. And that's because you actually know that it's not really true. It's just something that your brain is saying. And just going through the simple process of writing it out and sharing can really help. Here are some things that I've heard from my own students and my coaching clients which might resonate with you. Things like, I will never be fluent. I can never speak as well as native. Why can't I speak or learn French? I'm just stupid. I'm a slow learner. I will be able to read but not carry a full conversation. I am afraid of making mistakes when I speak to natives. I will never speak well enough to have meaningful conversations, and a couple more that I've heard. So please share yours in the comments. Not only I will read it and answer it, I answer every single comment, but I will also make videos to address them specifically in the near future. For now, here's my general process to alleviate any fear or belief that's in your way. First, you need to identify your beliefs that you'd like to change. That is what you will be doing in the comments of this video by just sharing those beliefs. Second, you need to be open to the idea that this belief may not be true or it may not be relevant to the situation. Third, you need to decide what you want to believe instead. So for example, if you believe that you cannot learn French or you're not able to learn French, the belief would be, oh, I am as smart as any other person and other people have done it, so I can also do it. And fourth, and that might be the most important part of this process, you need to gather evidence that this belief that you've chosen in number 3 is indeed true. Because the thing is, the belief that you had in the first place, your limiting beliefs, was created earlier, and it was created based on a previous experience which you had, which was disempowering. So your brain, which is repeating this, thinks that it has evidence that this is true. So in order to make this new belief really solid, you want to gather evidence that this is true. So for example, in the case we had of the person who thinks they can't learn French, the belief being that, oh, they can actually learn French, one evidence is that, yeah, other people have done it. I mean, I have clients who have successfully learned French and clients who are on their way to learning French and who are making a lot of progress. If you want evidence of that, you can just check my testimonials playlist and you will right then and there have evidence that other people, not smarter than you, can actually learn French and are learning French and have learned French, and that is evidence that you can also do it. Another evidence that you can also do it is that, for example, you've done something else before, that, or you've learned something. For example, maybe you have a degree, and in order to have your degree, well, you needed to learn something, so you're perfectly able to learn. So you can gather evidence like this that this new belief is actually true. This process will help you a lot with releasing your limiting beliefs. Once you've reached this point in the process, you now have no reasons to listen to your brain's really mean comments about how you can't learn French, right? Unfortunately, that typically doesn't make the thoughts stop. Limiting beliefs are really tenacious like that. You know, they don't mean bad, they just really think they know better. It's based on evidence from earlier in your life. And yeah, they think they are being helpful. You know, a little bit like your parents and your in-laws. If you'd only do things their way, you'd just be so much better off. So here's one more trick. Whenever you hear such a thought popping in your head like that, just say, "Thank you for sharing," and return to what you were doing based on your new supportive belief. And actually, that is a really good technique with parents and in-laws too. So I hope this is helping you. Make sure you share your own fears and beliefs in the comments so I can address them in a future video. And if you would like some more personal help from me to learn French, I still have a couple of open spots for one-on-one coaching, and you can book a call with me to speak about it via the link in the description below. Else, you can watch this other video, and I will see you next Monday.